Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. Today I'm going to talk about some new releases that are on Trendmood's Instagram, my thoughts on them, anything that I remotely thought was interesting or like immediately was like snooze, pass, no. I'm just going to talk about those because I think that would be fun. I don't know if anyone cares about my opinions on these, but I mean, a lot of the things I'm either like interested in. I mean, like not a lot of them. I'm interested in like a handful of things, but then others I'm like, no, like hard pass. So I'm gonna just get over here. So I'm gonna have pictures over here so you can see what I'm talking about, and we will just go from there. I took some screenshots, so if I'm looking down at my phone, that's why. So maybe I'm just going to talk about like 10 things or so, and yeah. So the first item that is on like my release radar was actually announced by Trendmood like 2 hours before I'm filming this, and it's an Ariana Grande perfume. I am not really like, I don't really follow celebrities or anything like that. However, the fragrance notes on this seem like they are right up my alley. They have fig, caramel, marshmallow, pear blossom, and sandalwood, and just a couple other things. And if you've seen any of my like, I think it was my last empties video, I talked about the Philosophy Fresh Cream like body wash that makes me smell like a Rice Krispie treat. This has marshmallow in it, and I'm very interested if this smells the same way that the Philosophy Fresh Cream body wash smells. If I could smell like a Rice Krispie treat all the time, I'd be very happy with that. So this is on my radar. I don't know if like Ariana Grande's perfume is cruelty free, and I don't want to like throw that term around. I don't know if they test on animals. So I'm not really sure. So I will have to do more research into that, but I'm interested in trying this. I don't know if I would actually pick it up. I get all of my fragrances on FragranceNet. I would never pay full price for a fragrance, honestly. So I'm interested in this. I don't know if I would ever purchase it, if that makes sense. The next item that I'm actually very, very keen to try this, but I want to wait until I finish up some things first. And that is the Good Molecules Rose Water. What is this? The Rose Water Daily Cleansing Gel. Now, they kind of had me at the gel, like the consistency of this. I love, what I really want is like, I had a sample of a Clinique Jelly Moisturizer, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever used. I want products like that all the time. So I'm very interested in trying this. I know it's not a moisturizer, so I'm not like anticipating that it's going to be the same sensation, but I have a feeling it's going to just feel so nice on the skin. I don't know if it's scented. I gotta look into that a little bit more. I'm very interested about this. I'm very, very interested. Like as soon as I saw it, I'm like, ooh, that looks nice. So I am really interested in this. I don't know how expensive this is. I think Good Molecules is fairly inexpensive, so I think that, I mean, bang for my buck, it might be a good purchase. But it's only 4 fluid ounces, so it's like half the size of the cleanser I'm using now, which I already love the cleanser I'm using now. So I'll figure it out, but I'm very interested in trying that one. Then the next thing is a palette, and I saw it, and I'm just so over this like palette line, I guess. I'm just kind of over the Too Faced palettes in general. I think that they're kind of boring, if I'm being quite honest. This is the new pumpkin spice palette that they're launching. I see this, and they had such a good opportunity to like really give like the fall tones. Like when I think of a pumpkin and like a pumpkin patch, I think of like any gourd in particular. I don't really care what it is, but I'm thinking like this palette could have like oranges and yellows and greens and mustards and like maybe like hints of like deep neutral browns in it, and this just underwhelmed me. Why is there purples in a pumpkin spice palette? I'm just very confused. Also, I really hate pumpkin spice things. I'm like not into like the pumpkin spice lattes or anything pumpkin spice. Not not my jam. So this just, I'm like so uninterested in this. The only remotely interesting shade is the green shade that you can see in the top picture is actually way more impactful and pretty. But for some reason, the bottom picture that's in this, it just doesn't, it's just the palette looks so meh. It just looks very blah. And then that liquid lipstick, if it smells like pumpkin spice and I'm going to have that on my lips all day, no. No thank you. Keeping on trend with palettes, there is a BH Cosmetics, what is this? Chillin' in Chicago. Again, this is so underwhelming. I just think it's boring. It's just so dusty and muted, which, I mean, I get. Like, this would probably be a really nice wearable palette for people. I see this and I have these shades like 10 times over in my collection in singles and depotted shades. I look at this and I'm bored. I don't feel like this looks like Chicago personally. The brush set is cute. I will give it that. I like that it's like metal handles. I like that, but I don't know. Then again, another palette, it's like things get released like in chunks, I feel like. Or maybe that's just how Trendmood's page is, because I'm grabbing all of these from Trendmood. So the next thing is an Alamar Cosmetics. I am actually excited that they are expanding their eyeshadow range. I feel like they're intentional with their releases, which I appreciate. This does not catch my attention like at all. This Alamar palette just does not get it for me. We know how I feel about purples, and I don't really like them. And this is an all purple palette. Granted, the swatches look beautiful. The swatches really do look amazing. I'm just not interested in this. The eye primer, I think that it's probably great. I just have like 12 and it'll take me approximately 18 years to use the rest of mine up. And then I really do like the brushes though. That trio brushes, I would be interested in trying the Alamar brushes. Then this Colourpop release is just a snooze fest to me. I love yellows, don't get me wrong. So the Super Shocks are stunning. And I like that they did an all matte palette with Super Shocks. Colourpop's been really underwhelming me lately. These releases are so blah. Like all of them. The Wild Nothing, the other Wild Nothing palette that they made, I don't even know what it was called. And then this one, it's just blah. I don't know. It's just not... It just looks boring to me. The whole thing, very boring. The packaging is cute with the sunflowers. That's about the only thing that I like about this collection. Oh, let's talk about these Natasha Denona chromium liquid eyeshadows. No, I don't need liquid eyeshadows. You don't need liquid eyeshadows. If you're going to get a liquid eyeshadow, you might as well just buy one from e.l.f. or like Milani, where they're like $6 max, rather than $28 for a Natasha Denona one that you'll use twice. You probably won't use ever again, and you'll pay $14 a use for those. No. But what did catch my eye are these little unique palettes. Now, I won't buy any of them because I don't need eyeshadow at all, but these are really cute. I really like the packaging on them. I think they're really cute. They look like vintage magazines to me, which I think is just adorable. The Fashionista is definitely the one that catches my eye. That green is beautiful. That green is so pretty. It's unbelievable. What else? Oh, this KKW Beauty is just so boring. Like, this is the world's most boring palette ever. I feel like they've done all these shades like 8 times already too. Like there's only so many times you can do a neutral palette. Am I the only one that feels like that? The highlighter or like the cheek palette looks like that one that Urban Decay did with Kristen Leah, I don't know whatever her name was. They just look like that to me. Ooh, what I did think was cute though were these glue liners. I don't even know what brand this is. Maniac Cosmetics. They have these little like eyeliners that are colored, but they're glue for your lashes. I think that is really cute. I don't know how that would go though. Like, cause they look like felt tip or brush tip. So I don't know if like it would get clogged with the glue and then be like unworkable Oh, and then I guess let's just talk one last Colourpop thing. Colourpop Cosmetics and Candyland collab. I am so confused about Colourpop's collabs. I am just, what board game has wanted to collab with Colourpop? The same thing with like when Morphe and Coca-Cola collab. Like, I don't understand these collabs. They're just so off the wall to me. Like, Candyland has no place in the makeup scene. Coca-Cola has no place. I'm confused about these releases. I think this palette is cute. It gives me really big like 𝙇𝙞𝙣𝙨 Cosmetics Latte 2 vibes with like that minty green. It's definitely not what I would expect for Candyland. It's gonna be a no for me on this whole collection. It's cute. I like the palette. I like that it reminds me of that latte palette. Oh, one thing that I did, oh my gosh, this caught my eye. Like the second I saw it, this caught my eye were the Fenty Snap palettes, the new Snap palettes, particularly number 10, that green one. What is it called? The money? Yeah, the money one. Oh my gosh, is that beautiful? I've heard bad things about the Fenty eyeshadow formula, so I will not be purchasing this. I will probably dupe this out and get my like desire for it out that way. But I think that is absolutely beautiful. I think that Underdog lipstick, is that what it's called? Yeah, the Underdog, the wine color one, I think that's beautiful. I will never need a full size liquid lipstick, no matter what brand it is. I would much rather buy like a mini. Honestly, if I could get a size that's like 2 applications tops, I'm good with that, because I don't use them. I don't feel like they're comfortable on the lips. But I think that all of the releases that Fenty's doing are really cute. I'm very interested in trying more. These balms in the tube are so cute. I like this Fenty release, if I'm being honest. I really like this. I think it's really cute. I could see myself purchasing quite a few of these. I'm really interested in these BH Cosmetics face mists though. I think that they sound absolutely lovely. I would really like to try one. I have a couple setting sprays that I need to get through first before I make any purchases. But yeah, that's trying to see anything else. No, okay. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any the same or differing opinions on these releases. I would love to hear what's on your radar, and let me know if you've purchased any of the things that have come out recently. Not saying that you have to. I'm very pro like shop your stash, use what you have before you purchase anything. But yeah, let me know if you've got your hands on any of these goods. If you like any of the new releases, let me know what's on your radar, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.